Welcome back to Two Old Chefs. My name is Chef Ray. Obviously, you probably guys know. And we're gonna make empanadas. We're gonna make Puerto Rican empanadas. Just a little difference than the Mexican empanada. It's a little different from the South American empanada. We're gonna do ours with some flavor into it. So I got my pot out. All right. I'm gonna turn this on. All right, and I'm gonna get my avocado oil, and I'm gonna put my avocado oil in it, and this is what, like, few flavors in it. So after we do that, I want to put olive oil. Why I put olive oil? Olive oil is the main ingredient into vegetables. Every time you cook with vegetables, you want to put olive oil in it. It gives it a better taste, it gives it a flavor, and it brings out all the nutrients that you need from the vegetables. So after that, I got diced potatoes, and we're gonna throw that into here, okay? We're gonna throw that in the pot, and we're just gonna take one of our spoons, and we're just gonna let it simmer there. Okay. After we do that, you're gonna take your onions and your green peppers, and I actually have shallots. So we're gonna throw that in there too. That way it gives it a little bit more flavor. And we have our shallots. So we're gonna throw our shallots. And because I love cilantro, we're gonna throw a little bit of cilantro in it. You can throw it all in. This little piece right here, this is thyme. We're going to throw that thyme in there, and we're just going to put it right in there. Okay?
Thyme or oregano?
It's oregano, actually.
It's not fresh oregano.
Yeah, it's fresh oregano. We're just going to put that in here, and as you can hear, it's sizzling. And we're just going to cook it down a little bit. Okay? And the reason I do all this is because we have a loaf of meat. We're going to take this meat and we're going to throw it all in there. But we're not going to throw it in there yet. We want the flavors of the oregano, the onions, the scallops, the cilantro to just simmer for a minute. Get all the juices out of it. So this is what I'm doing right now. And we're just gonna throw that in there like this, and it has oil in it. But if you'd like to put a little bit more oil, I suggest you put a little bit more olive oil. Okay? Like I'm doing right now.
Show us some love, Ray. Show us some love.
I'm showing it some love because this is a dish that it's a little complicated, but it's not really that complicated. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna throw that in there. We're just going to mix it in there, and we're just going to let it simmer for a little while. I want the love. You see how green that is? That's like a perfect green. So after you throw that in there, I like to throw a little adobo in it, just around the corner. And with that, I like to throw a little black pepper in it. And I got the black pepper right here. We just throw a little bit in there. That's the black pepper for spice. And then after that, I just throw a little bit of garlic powder. Now you can use regular garlic powder, like fresh garlic powder, and it will work the same way. Now look at this. You see this? This is a whole veggie tray. It's a whole veggie tray. Now, with this right here, oh my God! If you could see the scent and the smell in this, it'd be awesome. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 2 of the sazon. Now, a lot of people like to put 3 or 4 in it, but 2 is enough. I'm gonna put that in there, give it a little bit of color. Okay, see right there? They're just gonna give it a little bit of color. Okay, I'm gonna put that down right here, and oh, look at that! It's like a stir fry. Look at that! It just gave it just a little bit of color. on your stir-fried vegetables. The vegetables are unbelievable. So now why I did this for empanadas? Because this is the way empanada is supposed to be. Okay? We're just going to throw that in there. Now, after you throw the empanada in there, you're going to take your loaf of meat. Okay? And we're going to cut this loaf of meat. We're going to take the knife and we're going to throw it right in there. And then we're just going to open this up. And we're going to throw it in there. Now, I threw it in there as a whole, but we're going to cut it up. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to, little by little, cut it up. Throw it in there. And everybody's looking at me like, oh, Jesus Christ. Now, we're just going to throw that in there. We're just going to throw it in there. We're going to cut it up. Because this is going to produce a lot of oil. Because it's a loaf of meat. So you don't want to put no more sauce in there. You just want to just throw it up in there and cut it up. Look at that. This is a saute pan. And we're probably going to make about 20, 30 empanadas into this. But first we got to let it cook. Okay? So I am a true Puerto Rican. A true Puerto Rican who loves to cook. Okay? It's just got potatoes in it. And it's got everything else in it. And this is going to cook for like a minute. And because I'm true Puerto Rican, and you know, I know empanada comes, everybody thinks empanada comes from Mexico. No, it comes from all the islands, the Spanish islands in Puerto Rico. Okay? So we're going to throw that in there. You see this right here? This is called sofrito. It's got peppers, onions, green peppers, onions, cilantro, and it's got many more. I'm going to throw that whole pot in there. Okay? And I'm going to throw this over here. And I'm going to clean up after myself. Always remember to clean up after yourself. And this is right here. Yeah. This is right here. This is like the most important flavor. It's going to give it the juice. It's going to cook the meat. It's going to do everything. It's a little frozen because, you know, I keep it frozen because, you know, empanadas and the whole 9 yards, I just want to keep it like frozen. The sofrito. And
He makes big batches of it and uses it in everything.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's
So
easy
I
to
make a
freeze
batch
large batches.
for every year. So this is right here is what's going to come down to. This is incredible. Oh my God, the smell, the potatoes, everything else that's going to come out of it. It's going to come right down to here. Okay, I got this on high because, you know, we're making the video and I want you guys to experience the whole enchilada. So now that we got our meat cooked, we're going to turn this off. It has the potatoes, it has all the seasoning in it, and as you can see right here, this is the empanada shells. Alright, so we're going to take this and we're going to throw it right over here. And I got a spoon with got a little bit of holes because you don't want all the grease on there. So what you want to do is you want to drain it out and put it on here. Okay?
And these are the empanada shells. You get them in the frozen food section.
So I'm going to put, because it's for us, you know, I'm going to put a lot in there because, you know, that's what I do. So I'm going to take the grease out of it and I'm going to put it right here. And then I'm going to take more and I'm going to put it right here. Okay. Now, this is not the empanada that you buy at the store. Okay. The one that you buy at the store is going to be a little bit different. So what we do is we take this, because we threw it in the middle, and we're gonna take it and we're gonna flip it over. It's gonna come with a little bit of shell, and we're gonna close it up like this. Now, I made these for us because, you know, we're meat freaks. So, and then we're gonna take this, and that's the paper that it comes with, and we're gonna throw it right over here. Now, after you do this, it doesn't mean that you're done. No, what it means is that you prepared to get it done. Okay? So, once you see that there, you're gonna take a fork, a knife, a spoon, and I like the fork because it makes it look like, you know, we bought it at the restaurant. And you're gonna flip this over, and then you're gonna go, oh, look at that. You see that right there? That's gonna close it up. So when you fry this, it's gonna taste. It's gonna take the taste and the meat. It's just gonna stay right where it's supposed to be. So there. Now you can do this with oil, but I like to do mine in the air fryer because I am a cholesterol freak. So we're gonna take this. We're gonna close it all up, and then we're gonna take that, and then you see right here. Now this closes it up. Okay, so you just can put it right there. If you got a little bit, you got a little bit of meat, you just close that up because you don't want the meat going outside your purview. What you want is everything to fry down, you know. So you're gonna take that there, and then we're gonna take this last one, and we're gonna do the same. It's called, in Puerto Rico, it's called cerrando, but in English, it's just closing up the wound. You know, you have something, you have a product that you want to do, and this is what it is. So I closed it all up, and I'm going to use the air fryer because I'm not an oil freak. So we're going to take this out, and by the way, I cooked some meat, because then I'm going to take the pasteles, the ones that we made.
Empanadas.
The empanada. We call them pasteles. People call them empanadas. And we're going to just take this, and we're just going to throw it right on top of that. Oh, man, I can't use that one.
And down.
We're going to throw those in there. And we're going to take this, and we're going to put it in here. Grease. And then we're going to pop that. We're going to hit this button. We're going to hit that button. And then we're going to throw that in there. That's 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, this food should be done. Now, like I said, these are your empanadas, and that's your meat. You can do these and then freeze them. Make sure that you use this kind of paper.
Parchment paper.
It's
wax
called
paper.
it's called wax paper or parchment paper. And then you put one, you fold it, you put another one, you fold it, and then you can freeze it, and you have a meal for the whole month. And that's all it is. Hey guys, so this is the finished product. We made some empanadas here. It's got like everything on it. It's got chili and whatnot if you like the heat. We made this product for Father's Day. So I dedicate this to my dad. His name is Agustin Colette, and
If you like this video, subscribe, like us, leave a comment, whatever, man. 2 old chefs.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hope you enjoy.
Yep.